Another question I get asked all the time is how does this change after birth? Do you guys recommend a change in multivitamin postpartum, or is the prenatal still where we want to be aiming for in that time period?
Yeah, the prenatal really is for us where in our portfolio where you want to be aiming. We really have it designed for like fertility, pregnancy, postpartum. There are some postnatals on the market that is mostly, and we could have called our like prenatal, postnatal multi, but that becomes a little bit of a mouthful. Or
A
fertility
label issue.
prenatal, postnatal multi.
Yeah.
It really is intended for, well before you think about trying to conceive to make sure your nutrient levels are built out, and then really all the way through your childbearing years. And I think a lot of women forget that if you're breastfeeding postpartum, it actually is more nutritionally demanding than pregnancy is.
Yeah.
So being able to take that super supportive multivitamin, both for kind of your recovery and energy stores, but also, breast milk quality is hugely important. And I think the hard part is that like most women are coming into pregnancy depleted, getting further depleted because baby will take any stores you have of things that you're not getting through sort of diet. It's why, very unhealthy, drug addicts, etc., can sometimes like have a baby. There are like stores in your body, even if diet is terrible, but that really can be a huge drag on mom if she's not sort of supporting herself in her ultimate recovery. So yes, we very much advocate for you sticking with your prenatal assortment, and, just didn't think it was kind of worth a label change. We did look at one point of like, what would we change to look differently postpartum? And there wasn't really a key reason to do so to justify a dramatically new product. There's probably some things on the balance of your baseline vitamin D needs are higher postpartum while breastfeeding than they are during pregnancy. So we talked earlier on the podcast about 4,000 IU is probably your minimum during pregnancy. There's studies indicating that 6,000 IU really should be your minimum during breastfeeding. But we basically created a vitamin D add-on for that, way to get you extra support. But, wanted to make it easier on women that they could largely keep the routine the same.